What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in on today's episode of Custom Car Review. I'm your host, Gabe, and today we have a very special episode because we're going to be looking at this 2015 Bentley Continental GT V8S. Now, as always, this is not going to be a very comprehensive, very in-depth look at everything this car has. There's so many features and so little time to cover it all. I'm just going to go over the essentials, the key characteristics. So before we formally begin the review, I would like to take the time to introduce the owner of this car, Billy Bentley.
What's going on, guys?
Billy's from the B.E.M squad, and he's kind enough to come out here on a Wednesday at 11 a.m. to let me film the car. So Billy, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Really great opportunity to just review a Bentley. First time doing it. So looking forward to it, man.
Let's get it started.
So the first thing that I want to start off by saying is that when I first met Billy, I was a little bit surprised in his choice of a car. I mean, the Bentley is a great name, but he's a very young guy. And when I saw that he was in a Bentley, I was like, that's kind of weird. You know, you would expect an older gentleman or an older lady with a couple $100,000 to spare on a car. You know, just because it's a coupe, they just thought it was a sporty car. But that's not the case. You know, when I started to see some of the things that he was posting on social media and just reading up on the car, I was instantly blown away at just how powerful this car is and how much performance and sport this car can be. So this car is fitted with a 4.0 liter twin turbo V8 engine, making 521 horsepower from the factory, which is a pretty impressive number, but it gets a lot more impressive. So unfortunately, this car weighs about 5,400 or so.
It's heavy. It's a heavy car.
Yeah, it is. But with the power and the transmission and all the all-wheel drive car system, it sends the 0 to 60 in around 4.3 to 4.5 seconds. So you have a sub-5 car in a car that's weighing 5,000 plus pounds. That's really impressive. It doesn't even stop there. This car has actually been to the I believe it's the Palm Beach track. His best time was 12 flat, 12 flat, and that's incredible. We'll put that video right now.
I believe I could get this to 11 seconds. I was so close, bro.
Now, I think everyone's a little bit curious. Let's see what this twin turbo beast sounds like. So from the inside, you don't really hear much. You have a very faint V8 sound. The neighbors must love you a lot.
You could wake them up, though.
Really?
You could. You won't hear it in here, but since the window is double glassed,
okay.
If you put the window down, you'll see. Like, just put your hand in there. Feel it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, but when you hit on the gas, you'll hear it.
Let's get a rev. Okay, so it's enough for you to know that you're in a V8. It's responsive. It's not obviously the craziest growling.
Not crazy loud.
But you know what? It's perfect.
It has a couple pops too. I know where to get it to make the pop sound.
Really? As we drive?
No, even parked.
Oh, what are we looking at? What RPMs?
Like you have to get it into like the 5 area and then let it go.
There you are, and the whole car shakes. It's pretty aggressive. So now that we've talked a little bit about the performance stuff, I want to talk about the luxurious stuff about this car. Their main competitive edge is in the luxury business. So just the fact that it's sporty is just a plus. But let's focus on all of the luxury items in this car. First off, I want to start with the interior. As soon as you step inside the car for the first time, I felt pretty intimidated. I mean, there's a lot of luxury stuff going on here, and first thing is first, I think I want to talk about the seats. The seats are very, very sporty in design. You know, they're sleek, the holsters are just right. Also, not to mention too that they look really good with the diamond stitching there, and you know, the color contrast, you know, the dual tone that the whole interior has. It's really, really fascinating. And the leather, dude, literally there's leather everywhere. It's like 90% leather, and of course that's Bentley quality. It doesn't stop there. I mean, the steering wheel has its very simplistic design, has a nice Bentley logo in the front. It has your convenient options, you know, raising the volume, making a call. The infotainment system, just by looking at it, all the buttons, they're all simple stuff. You know, it's very easy to understand, and that's basically what you want with luxury cars. Everything is, you know, it's laid out just for the person to just go ahead and access all the information and access all the features. So now you have the gauges that are basically the speedometer, tachometer, and then it has obviously the fuel level, and all of this stuff here is very Bentley. It's very simplistic, it's very nice and very easy to read. You know, all of this nice luxury stuff, okay, that's great. But Billy went ahead and said, I need more.
Yeah.
I need more. And he did the star roofed, the headliner, kind of like what you would see in like the Rolls Royces. It's kind of crazy because this car is just so classy and stuff. So a modification like this is very subtle and blends in perfectly. And in the center of the roof, you also have a nice Bentley logo that's being illuminated to just remind your passengers and yourself when you're in traffic that you're in a Bentley and you're living it.
They changed colors as well too. When I press play.
Oh, dude, that is sweet.
I could also, he had it set up where I can have it linked with the music. Is it like through an app? I can have it linked with the music, and when the bass is hitting, it can you know do its
like,
thing. Yeah.
But now, since we've kind of covered how the luxury stuff feels, let's cover about how luxury this car looks. I mean, the exterior part of the car. So just to start off, the color itself, it's very, very low-key, and aside from that, when you want to modify the car, it's a very easy color to work with. You know, like that silver grayish color. You can put black, you can put blue, you can put pretty much anything on it. And I do see that you started doing the gloss black look with that little lip spoiler in the back.
Yeah, I added that little feature on there because I felt like it needed like a little something in the back.
I just learned about this today, actually. After you pass the 93 miles per hour, which we probably won't be doing today.
Maybe. You never know.
In Mexico. A little spoiler will come out and obviously provide the downforce and all that stuff. So it's a nice little touch there. So the entire silhouette of the car just looks so sleek and just so beautiful. I mean, this car has so many lines and curves. The lines in the hood, how it all like transitions into the iconic Bentley front. You know, you have the circular lights and the big grills on the in the center and on the sides. Like, it's so Bentley, so British, so just classy. It's classy, just beautiful. Right? You also go to the back of the car, you have the iconic Bentley lights, really nice. The only thing I don't like, honestly, is the exhaust pipes.
Yeah, I don't like them either. I was thinking about like see if I could switch them out a little bit, but I don't know. And of course the rims, the 7-spoke design is really, really nice. Really probably easy to clean. So your guy must love you. From the factory, it looks very classy, and you know this is what this car is. It's a classy luxury performance car. Okay guys, so now that we've covered pretty much the exterior, interior, and a little bit about the engine stuff, let's get this car on the road. Let's go, baby.
So first impressions of the car, it already feels very heavy, but I can already tell that this is going to be one of the smoothest rides I've ever had in my life. It's so quiet.
It's quiet. I told you.
It's so quiet. Like, I feel like I'm in a recording studio, literally. Like, right now, you know, we live in a pretty well-developed area, so...
Mexico?
Yeah, in Mexico. This side of Mexico, for some reason, just has some really even roads and everything is like that. But you know, I think that's kind of like a bad thing, because this car is just so comfortable that it kind of gets you in a mood. I mean, this is for me. I'm already feeling that, and I haven't eaten or anything like that. So, but I kind of feel like I'm getting a little sleepy.
Sleepy?
Like I'm just so relaxed. I think that changes when you start putting it into sport mode.
Yeah, it does change. You'll see, it'll wake you up real quick.
Yeah, I mean, literally, guys, like, words cannot justify this. Like, you literally feel like you're just gliding in air, and there's just no such thing as turbulence. We just went over some like kind of uneven road, and it just absorbed it so well.
So even at high speeds, you feel it's like the same thing.
Really, like
at high speeds, it's like so smooth and comfortable. You know, I got up to undisclosed, you know what I'm saying, in Mexico somewhere, far in Mexico. I got up to like 65, and it's like you're floating, like you're just floating on, like you're on a boat, basically, just
it's just
so smooth. Like I'm like, even at that high speed, you still feel it smooth.
So let's actually get our first pull of the day. We're gonna put this on S mode. You know, when it's on S mode, it revs up higher. Everything just unlocks itself.
Yes.
So let me just do the first pull. Holy! Whoa! I let off really, really fast here, but dude, power is instant.
Instant, yeah.
It's like you're literally getting kicked by David Beckham. Like, go! I'm not gonna lie, bro. I kind of want to do another pull.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, and what do you know? There's the little spoiler. We reached
well,
the.
You seen it, right?
And like I said, this is a very comfortable car, and you do get a little faint, you know, V8 sound, and everything just starts to wake up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy because I was looking at the numbers, and it was obviously past
60 miles per hour.
But you know, I didn't feel it. I really didn't, and that's kind of scary because that means that you can clock speeds way higher than that, and not even realize that you're going that fast, and it's just like, wow.
You should do like a launch control and see how it feels.
So how's the launch control work?
Just hit the brakes and hit the gas, and just let it run up.
Oh!
Now you feel the power of the car. It's crazy, like. Whoa, even in the passenger side, it's crazy. Oh man,
Dude, what?
Ah, that's crazy.
It was just like, whoop!
Just go. It's like instant.
And the growl that you got, I mean, I think it launched is at like 3,500 around there.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to look. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
But like the pool.
The pool, yeah, the pool is crazy.
Oh my god!
It brought me back. I'm looking at you like this. I seen your reaction. I'm like this. If you play that back, you'll see both our reactions. That's crazy. I'm over here looking at you going crazy. I'm going crazy at the same time. That was cool, man.
All right, so now we're gonna try this with the windows down. Oh man! You are right.
You hear the difference.
Yes.
That's why I told you the windows really keep you from hearing all the noise. Like you don't hear nothing in here.
Wow. And that was a sexy growl, man.
Yeah.
That was like,
For a big car like this.
oh, absolutely. Dude, and it hauls itself, man. You know what's crazy about this car is that it gives you options. And the options are, you know, when I want to behave myself.
Exactly.
And just, you know, for business and just going home from work or whatever.
Being stuck in traffic, you can relax. You can do.
Put the massage. Look at the stars. Literally look at the stars. And you know, that's crazy. But then when, you know, it's Friday, the weekend, or you get some good news, stuff happens, you know, you're with the fam, you're with the friends, you can always open it up and just rip it. And of course, it's not the fastest car around, but it'll definitely deliver with that performance. There's two different worlds, you know, there's luxury, there's performance, and luxury, it dominates the field. It really, really does. Everything from the interior, exterior options, just the overall experience is great. Well guys, so we are now concluding the ending of this review. Like I said, this was a pretty awesome experience from a comfort and performance standpoint. This car just pretty much impressed me all around. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoy watching this review as much as I enjoyed driving this car. Billy, again, thank you so much for taking the time to, you know, meet with me today and allow me to drive your beautiful, beautiful beast.
Appreciate it, man. No problem, man.
And,
anytime, man. Whatever car I get next, I'll hit you up first, you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. Thank you, bro.
No problem.
All right guys, don't forget to like, comment, and let me know what you guys think. What do you think of the Bentley Continental GT V8S? Is this a car that you would get? Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and put on those notifications so you don't miss any of my reviews or any of my videos. All right guys, so catch you next time.